Hello, welcome back to the next lesson about question 2 of the paper. This digital grade 5 paper A of 2020. Let's continue look at the question 2. Take one box to show the name of this note. For this question, look at the clef. This is a tenor clef. This is written in tenor clef, and the middle C is here. So from this middle C, you need to count upwards. So from C is on the line. Next one is space, line, space. Space go further up, you need to add a line. So after on the line, you go further up, you should go up one step to the space. So C, D, E, F, G, A. Okay, so this one is A. Then you tick here, this is A. Next, 2.2, tick one box to show the correct and harmonic equivalent of this note. So this in treble clef, this is a B sharp. So for B sharp, you need to find out the position of this note on the keyboard. Okay, so B, as you know, the B is here. So B sharp means you raise up a semitone, which means it's here. So this is a B sharp. Now let's look for, okay, so this the original note B sharp is here. Now let's look for the notes. The first note is D double flat. Okay, so D is here. So D flat 2 times. Okay, the D, the nearest D is here. D, you go flat 2 times, D, D flat. And D go further down, double flat, need to go one more semitone to the left, so which is here, which means the answer should be this one, D double flat. Okay, so these B sharp and this D double flat are same. Okay, so if you want to look further, I also can. I can also explain why the rest of the answer is wrong. Like this one is a C sharp. Okay, so C is here, C sharp is here. So this and this are totally different. Okay, so this one is out. Let's look at the next one, C flat. Okay, so let's say this is a C flat. Okay, so your C is here, C go one step lower, C flat is here. So it's different from B sharp. What we want is B sharp. Okay, so the C flat is also a wrong answer. So I will cross out this. Okay, so this one is also wrong. Next one is about transposition. Okay, so for transposition, I would like to show one trick with you. There is a special trick for this question. For when you see the word transpose, it means the key that you are looking at is just major. Okay, the key will always be in major. Even though there are accidentals, you can just ignore the accidental. Don't care about the accidentals. Okay, when they ask you to transpose from one key to another key, you want to find out whether the key signature is correct. You just think of major key. Okay, so for instance, this is the 3 sharps. 3 sharp is A major. Okay, so for time being, we don't care about the accidental first. Okay, so let's write out A major. Then you need a chart for this question and the same for interval question that you do later on. Okay, I would like to recommend a chart to you that is very useful in answering this question like interval and transposition. So for this transposition, let's look at the chart. Okay, during the exam, you need to have a piece of paper that you can have 5 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have also introduced this method in another of my video, which is this one, that teaching you how to count intervals. Okay, so we always use this chart that my students find it so useful. So on the paper, you draw 5 columns, and then you start writing from the middle column. So at the center, we have second, third, sixth, and seventh. And all these belong to the major interval. For perfect interval, we have fourth, fifth, and eighth. So these 3 belongs to perfect interval. Okay, so starting from middle, we have second, third, sixth, and seventh. So in order to find out the semitone, you need to draw a keyboard. Okay, so for second, will always be C to D. Third is C to E. Sixth is C to A. Seventh is C to B. Fourth is C to F. Fifth is C to G. Eight is C to C. So from C to D, we count C as one step, because when you count on the stave, okay, the reason why I say the note itself is one step, because I want it to be consistent. So on the stave, you count G as one step, G, A, B. So you include the note itself as one step. So when I teach my student on the to count on the stave, I will also do to count on the keyboard, to count semitone. I also want it to be consistent. So second is C to D. Okay, second C to D is second apart. You see, we count C as one step. So when we want to include the black keys, the semitones, in order to make it more consistent and not to confuse my student, I count C itself as one semitone. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So major second, I will say 3 semitones. C to E is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's 5 semitones. So C to A will be here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So C to A has 10 semitones. Okay, so this one is 10 semitone. If you continue to count the keyboard, 7. Okay, I accidentally erased the keyboard. Sorry. So major 7 will be C to B, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is 12 semitones. So C to F is here to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so use the same method to count for the rest. Like C to C is here. Use the same method to count for the rest of the interval. So last one is C to C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this one has 13 semitones. Okay, so once you work out all these semitones, the rest of the step will be much easier. Okay, so major, we just increase 1 semitone, become augmented. So 3 plus 1 is 4, 5 plus 1 is 6, 10 plus 1 is 11, 12 plus 1 is 13, 6 plus 1 is 7, 8 plus 1 is 9, 13 plus 1 is 14. So major decrease, it will go to minor. Okay, so minor decrease become diminish. So 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. 5, 4, 3, 10, 9, 8, 12, 11, 10. Now, perfect interval decrease, you should go straight away to diminished interval. Okay, so for perfect interval, we don't have minor. We don't have this. So 6 semitones decreased by 1 is 5. 8 decreased minus 1 is 7. 13 minus 1 is 12. So this is the chart that you need to help you to find the answer for this question. So in terms of A major, the interval is, they want you to transpose this perfect fifth. Okay, so perfect fifth down. We must go down, okay? So let's find out perfect fifth has how many semitones. So perfect fifth should have 8 semitones, okay? 8 semitones. So now let's look at this 8 semitones. So the original key is an A major. So please remember, first you need to count the interval on stave. Okay. Secondly, you need to count the steps on the keyboard. And then step 3 is your answer. Okay, so the original note is an A major. A is here. So you see, the first step is to count on the stave, right? So on the stave, you need to count 5 steps. Perfect fifth is 5 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, after count on the step, 5 steps on the stave, you get A, you get D. Okay, so you must remember to count on the stave first. After count on the stave, then only you count the keyboard. So for keyboard, we don't count 5 steps, you have to count 8 semitones. Okay, so starting from A is here. A is 1 step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so after 8 steps, you're landing on D. Okay, so the original key is A major. The new key will be D major. So now let's look at the new key signature. Does F sharp belong to D major? No. D major should have 2 sharps, okay? The new key should be D major, which is F sharp and C sharp. Okay, but here only have 1 sharp, so this one is wrong. Okay, the next note. Okay, let me erase this. Okay, the next one is C, B, A, G, F. The next one is a F. Okay, F. Then the original note is C. So C count down 5 steps. C, B, A, G, F. Okay, so the note here is F, which is correct. But after, don't forget, after you count on the stave, okay, you get F. You need to count on the keyboard, which is 8 semitones. Okay, so you need to count this one at 8 semitones. So from C, you count 8 semitones. So C is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after 8 semitones, the note is landing on F. Okay, so over here they put F natural. So it matches with what you have found. So this is correct. Okay, let's look at the next one. The next one is E. Okay, so E count 5 steps on the stave. Okay, 5 steps down on the stave. So it will be E, D, C, B, A. Okay, so you get A. Here you have an A, which is correct. Now, let's look at the, after count on the A, you need to find out whether the A have sharp or flat. So that is the time when you need to count the keyboard. After counting on keyboard, you'll be able to find out whether the A should have sharp or flat. Okay. So the original note is E. 1, 2. Okay, the original is E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's landing on A again. So it's on the white key, which means that A is not supposed to have any sharp or flat. So this is correct. Okay, A natural. Next, this is a F natural. So F, count 5 steps down on the stave. Okay, F, E, D, C, B. Okay, so this is a B. Correct. The notes is correct. So after that, after count on the stave, you need to count 8 semitones on the keyboard. So let's count from F natural. So from F natural, you count 8 semitones down. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when you count reach 8 steps, it's landing on the black key. Okay, if it's landing on the black key, means it should be B flat. Okay, the black key belong to B flat or A sharp. The note here is a B. Okay, so the black key belongs to B flat. Okay, which means this is wrong. Okay, next one. So that's now you understand why you need to count on the stave first. Count on the stave is because you want to find out what is the letter name. For instance, this is a D sharp. Okay, so D sharp. Count 5 steps on the stave. D, C, B, A, G. So the notes here should be a G. Okay, so after count on the stave, is you find out the letter name is G. Then you count on the keyboard. So starting from D sharp. Okay, D sharp is here. Okay, D sharp is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's on the black keys again. So now you need to find out whether this black key belongs to A flat or G sharp. Okay, if it's on the black key, it has 2 possibilities. But the note here is a G. Okay, so the answer will be G sharp. Which means they give you a G sharp, which means this is correct answer. Okay, so that's all for this 2.3 transposition. Next, compare A, B, and C, and then circle true or false for each of the 3 statements. A and B are at the same pitch. Okay, for this question, first you need to find out where is this note in treble clef. I think using treble clef to compare the position is easier. So this is a middle C. C go up 1 step is D flat, which means on treble clef, your C is here. Okay, so C go up 1 step is D flat. So you go up 1 step. Over here, you also go up 1 step. So you get a D flat. Okay, so this D flat on the treble clef is over here. Okay, so this is the D flat that's 1 step higher than middle C. Okay, then B. This one, the middle C is over here. So this D flat from this C to this D flat is more than octave, so it's quite far. Okay, next one, question C is here. Okay, the middle C is here, C, D. Okay, if I transfer it to treble clef, you can see that it's over here. Middle C go up 1 step to D flat. Okay, so from here you can see which 2 notes are same. Okay, so over here they say A and B are the same pitch. Are they the same? Okay, this one, the middle C is here. Is the A for this note here is just 1 step higher than middle C. But for this one is so far away from middle C, so they are not the same. Okay, so this D is octave higher than this one. Okay, if you compare the position, okay, this D is lower and this D is higher at a higher register. This D is a lower register, so they are not the same pitch. So this answer is false. Next, the A is 1 octave higher than C. Do you think it's true? A is 1 octave higher than C. For this A is at the lower register. Okay, this D flat is lower register. For this question C, the D is also, the note is also at the D flat here is also lower register. So they are actually the same pitch, but here it says is 1 octave higher. So this is false also. Okay, let's look at the next one. B is 1 octave higher than C. Okay, so this D flat here, B is here. So this D flat is far one octave higher than middle C, but this one is is very close to middle C, which means this is octave higher than this. Okay, so this one is true. Okay, for the next question, we'll continue in the next video. So please stay subscribed, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.